Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Hudzaif Ikhwanuddin. I'm a student of IAIN Bengkulu and I'm from class TBI 4B.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, my name is Nurul Fadhila Sari. I am from TBI 4B. Hyponymy is an expression, a word. Usually it can be a phrase or sentence whose meaning is considered part of the meaning of another expression.
Hyponymy. The term hyponymy comes from the ancient Greek. Onoma is name and hypo is below. Hyponymy literally means a name that is included under another name.
Hyponymy has a purpose, actually nothing but an attempt to classify the concept of generic and specific classes.
Alright guys, after hearing the explanation of the definition of hyponymy conveyed by our friend Nurul, question will arise in your mind regarding what are the characteristics of a word in the form of hyponymy. Well, here I will explain this to you. As we have seen before in semantics, a hyponymy is a word or phrase whose meaning is included in another word or phrase that is more general, which is called a hyperonym or hypernymy. From this definition, we can know that a hyponymy word or phrase is characterized, that is, a word or phrase which, if its broad meaning is so, will have a meaning relationship with other, which means that the word or phrase is a special form of a word that has universal meaning. For example, the Angora cat is one of the names of type of cat. If we look broadly, the Angora cat means the development of the meaning of the word cat. Then, the characteristics of hyponyms are that they have unidirectional relation, in contrast to synonyms, antonyms, and homonyms, which have two-way relations. Like the example I give below, the jasmine, like some, is a hyponym for flower. So the flower, like some, is located on top. As we know that the hyponyms of the flower is not only jasmine, but also flamboyant, daisies, and so on. The relations contained in the hyponym can be seen in the following chart. And the last characteristic, namely hyponymy, is an attempt to classify the concept of generic and specific classes. Thus, Trodelov and doves are specific names for the generic class bird. Compilation of classification attempt to classify speech forms that semantically state the generic is possible to become a specific form of speech, and specific forms of speech can also become generic form in a broader level. Look at the following chart. According to Edi Subroto, the inclusion relation, meaning relation that is hyponic, is the meaning of a lexeme which is included in a broader meaning of other lexemes. So, the meaning of the lexeme, rose, jasmine, orchid, bougainville, and the like, belongs to the meaning of the lexeme of flower. In other words, the meaning of the lexeme of flower includes the terms of rose, jasmine, and so on. The lexeme, which means covering, is called a classifier or subordinate, while the lexeme, which means included in its called subordinate or hyponymy. So, there is the meaning relation between rose, jasmine, orchid with the lexeme of flowers. Rose, lexeme, jasmine, orchid belongs to the flower group, or flower lexeme includes the meaning of the lexeme rose, jasmine, orchid. The same definition is also expressed by Said that hyponymy is relation of inclusion. A hyponym includes the meaning of a more general word. So, hyponymy is an relation. Hyponymy is an inclusion relation. A hyponymy includes the meaning of a more general word. Many vocabularies are associated using this inclusion system, and the resulting semantic network from a taxonomic hierarchy.
Synonymy, a word that phonologically different but has the same meaning or almost the same. Antonymy, lexical grains have shared semantic characteristics but also shows the meaning contrast and even meaning resistance. Hyponymy, the meaning of a lexeme that belongs to or is included in the sense of a wider lexeme.
Antonyms can be used to demonstrate contrast between two things or provide clues as to what it means. Here is a list of antonyms for you to review. Achieve, fail, giant, dwarf, random, specific, afraid, confident, gloomy, cheerful, rigid, flexible, ancient, modern, individual, group, shame, honor, arrive, depart, innocent, guilty, simple, complicate, arrogant, humble, knowledge, ignorance, single, married, attack, defend, liquid, solid, sunny, cloudy, blunt, sharp, and the other. And synonyms provide variety in our speech or writing. And since there are endless arrays of synonyms, it's possible to avoid overusage and repetition. Let's take a look at some examples of synonyms. There is amazing, astounding, surprising, stunning, and then fertile, fruitful, abundant, productive, and polite for courteous, cordial, gracious, and then annihilation for destruction, carnage, extinction, and then gargantuan for colossal, mammoth, tremendous, and the other.
So, hyponymy is an inclusion relation.
From the taxonomic hierarchy, it can be seen that kestrel is a hyponym from hawk, and hawk is hyponym for bird. Here, we see that hyponym is a vertical relationship in a taxonomy.
Thank you very much for watching our video about hyponymy. If you have any question to us, please write in the comment. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.